Hello. I want to thank Vallum magazine for selecting me to be the Poet of the Week. It was came as quite a surprise and a wonderful honor, and it's a great thing that Vallum is doing to initiate a program like this. They've asked me to read one of the poems that they published, I think probably 3 or 4 years ago now. It was a poem that was one of a project that I had been working on for probably 20 years in my life, from the age of probably 35 to the age of 55 to 60. Within that project, I generated 3,000 poems. All of them were intended to examine the male psyche, my own psyche, which is the only one I know, and the male psyche, because that again is the only gender that I know. So I thought that I didn't really think about it all that much. It was just my innate passion, I guess, to delve deeply into who I am, what my urges are, what my fantasies are, and to do so with brutal honesty, so that I will write about and look with wide eyes at the violent fantasies or competitive urges and sexual fantasies and so on. I thought that by doing this, that I would be doing something that's never really been done before in an organized fashion. So I ended up publishing 400 of these poems in a book published by the New York Quarterly Foundation, which I'm holding here in my hands, and the poem that Vallum has asked me to read is in this collection. I should say that I do believe that the final frontier for artists is their own psyches. I don't think that there's much left in the external world to be investigated, to any profound sense any longer, and that all that we have left, and I say all, but it's such a rich pool of information, is what's deep inside of us. So I will read this poem, and I want to introduce it in such a way that you sort of get the background. The poem is really taking off on the fairy tale of Goldilocks, but it's written in the voice of a mother talking to her teenage daughter, who is being suddenly overtaken by hormones, by rebelliousness, and so on. The mother has worked her entire life to raise this child, to give it a home, and now she sees this child breaking away in ways that she really disapproves of. So it's a dramatic monologue in the voice of the mother to her rebellious daughter. So I'll read it now, and I hope you enjoy it. Ooh, this bed's too hard. This bed's soft. This porridge is hot. This porridge is cold. Well, aren't you a prissy little prima donna, Presbyterian princess, egomaniac? Eat your porridge and go to sleep, you big baby. I'm not your domestic, gourmet cook or mattress maker, and I don't care how lukewarm your bathwater is. I've got my own demons, like multiple sclerosis, you and your sensitivities. I should backhand you in the face, Miss Perfection. Besides, I know you're hymenless beneath that gingham dress and shooting crack at Cinderella's, so don't give me that crap about scratchy blankets or dilapidated chairs. I'm kicking butt for you at the Cracker Jack for lousy tips, and you're Miss Fauntleroy of Barracuda Street. Well, this is Shea Spratt's Mother Hubbard, and you're a young lady getting your ass to school, then college, then I don't give a rat's ass what you do. I'll be dead to the nub, and damned if I'll see my only girl knocked up, drugged out, panhandling, and conning idiots 6 months from now on Vulgar Boulevard. Give us this day, yea, though I walk, rock and my Redeemer. Pray, you boob, humble your head in this Babylonia, this abattoir of unforgiving deadliness. Shame your butterfly ass tattoo with vinegar. Rise through baptismal water, new, imprinted with the fear, you post-pubescent whore with dopamine lust. Q-text a slut from your fingernails, deep and swamp oozing, you carnal caricature. God eats fools like pine nuts. Sweet Cleopatra of the Floridian blaze, leggy, topless, beach nude, mama demands her strands strip into you, the Creole palm of her Pontchartrainian hands, her cream of wheat soothe, her double strip of pearls fusing one by one like swallowed light bulbs. Baby, please, mama's poured amber maple into you, and molasses and cane. I offer you Thessalonians, quartz agate, scarab mayonnaise, sorrow portraits, Sophie May's Chiang Mai bamboo fan, boa constrictor slippers and grandpa's pompadous molar into dice. Abide by the rat's tooth of family talismans, child, stallion of youths, no match for their sobriety. Clasp and see. Oh, darling, clasp and see. Your already melting bones filled bowls with golden broth. Thank you for listening, and once again, thank you, Vallum Magazine, and this has been a very rewarding experience for me, and I hope it has been for you.